Hello viewers, in this video lecture we are going to see one topic for the subject object oriented programming. The topic is Arraylist in Java. The objectives are to understand the concepts of Arraylist in Java and to apply Arraylist in Java programming. Arraylist is a part of collection framework. So Arraylist is the methodology or basic class from which we can create the dynamic arrays in our Java programs. So the Arraylist is a framework which is present under the package java.util package. So it is used to provide dynamic arrays in Java. It is somewhat slower than the standard arrays, but it is helpful in programs where lots of manipulations in the arrays can be performed. So Arraylist inherit the abstract list class and that will implement the list interface when it is needed. This inheritance of our abstract list class and the usage of these interfaces are needed in our programming when we want to create the dynamic array with the help of Arraylist class. So the Arraylist is initialized by a size. However, when we add the number of elements during the runtime, so the size will be increased or shrinked based upon the size of the arrays during the runtime. This Java Arraylist allows us to randomly access the list. So this is the framework showing the different classes and interfaces that we may need while using the Arraylist class for using dynamic arrays in our Java programming. So our basic class is Arraylist. The Arraylist will extend the superclass abstract list. Abstract list will implement the interface list. Again, the list will extend the framework collection. Again, the collection will extend the base class iterable. So this is the hierarchy of class usage for the Arraylist class. So the Java Arraylist is the dynamic array for storing the elements which will implement the list interface. So the Java Arraylist can containing the duplicate elements and it will maintains the element in the insertion order. Java Arraylist allows the random access because the arrays works at the index basis. Now we can see the syntax of how can we use the Arraylist class in our program. So this is the syntax: public class Arraylist, extends abstract list, implements. We have to mention some 4 interfaces. They are list, random access, clonable, serializable. So this is the format. Now we can see the various constructors available for the Arraylist class. There are 3 constructors are available. First one is the empty constructor, which is used to build the Arraylist. Second constructor having the parameter C, that is the collection object C. It is used to build an Arraylist that is initialized with the elements of the collection. The third one is the Arraylist constructor having the capacity as the parameter. The third constructor is used to build an Arraylist that has the specified initial capacity. Now we can see various methods available under the Arraylist class for creating and performing various operations on our dynamic array in Java. First one is add. Void add having 2 parameters, index and element, which is used to insert the one particular element at the specified index in the list. Okay, so we can mention both. We can mention the element as the second parameter and we can mention the index as the first parameter. So by using this method we can insert the specified element into the specified index in our Arraylist. Second one is Boolean add all method, which is used to append all the elements in the specified collection to the end of the list. in the order that they return by the specified collections iterator. Third method is void clear. It is used to remove all the elements from the list. And another one method is last index of. It is used to return the index in the list of last occurrence of the specified element. Okay. Last index of means one element may be present in different positions. So it will return the index of the element where the last occurrence of the element is present. So if the element does not present in the list, -1 will be returned. Next method is object to array. This is the method which is used to return an array containing all the elements in the list in the correct order. Then object to array, this is same method having the different parameter. It is used to return an array containing all of the elements in the list in the correct order. Then Boolean add method, which is used to append the specified element to the end of the list. So previously we had one method that was used to add the element to the specified index position, but here the Boolean add method is used to add the element to the end of the list. Now another one method is there, Boolean add all, which is used to insert all the elements in the specified collection to the list starting at the specified position. Now object clone, it is the method which is used to return the shallow copy of the array list. That is, which will return one duplicate copy of the duplicate reference name to the original array list object. Int index of, this is the method is used to return the index in the list of the first occurrence of the specified element. Okay, so that is this will return the index of the particular element. That is, if the element is present for more than one time, the index of the first occurrence of the particular element will be returned. If the element is not present in the list, -1 will be returned. Then void trim to size method, it is used to trim the capacity of the array list instance to be the list current size. It is used to trim the size of the array list. Now we are going to have the program. We have created some elements and we will add the elements to our array list. So first of all, we are defining the class. The class name is Arraylist Example. And inside the program we are creating the ArrayList object A1. So A1 is the reference name for our array. So we have to, when we define the values for the array, we have to define the values under the object A1. So ArrayList A1 equal to new ArrayList. We have created the object reference A1 for our array. Now we are going to add the elements, sequence of elements to our array, like A1 dot add off, A1 dot add off. So we are adding the elements Bala, Mala, Vijay. So we are here in this program, we are creating the array of strings. We are going to add the string elements to the sequence of strings to the array. So now our array A1 consists of the strings Bala, Mala, Vijay. After that we are doing another one thing, that is we are creating another one object for the array list, that is A2, and under A2, now it is the meaning of A2 is another one array object. So under this array object A2 we are providing the values, array values. Here also we are going to provide the string values, array of strings to A2. We are creating the values. Kala is the first value to the array. Banu is the second value to the array. Now, so we have created two arrays A1 and A2. A1 consists of 3 elements. A2 consists of 2 elements. Now we are going to do another one thing, that is A1 dot add all of A2. Now what we are doing is we are going to add all the elements of A2 to A1. Previously A1 have some elements. We consist of 3 string elements to A1. Now we are adding the elements of A2 to A1. And now we are doing iterator itr equal to a1 dot iterator. So iterator is the class. We are creating an object itr, and the object will get the values of the array a1. A1 is the array, consists of some values. Now by doing this, that is by doing this, all the values of the array a1 will be provided to the iterator object itr. Now our iterator, all the elements of the array a1 now will be referenced by itr. itr is the another one object reference name that we have created, that will cover all the elements of a1. Now we are going to print the array elements that is present in itr object. We are going to print this under the while loop. That is, while loop is to check all the consecutive elements in the list, array list. It is while itr dot has next. The meaning of this condition checking is whenever the itr one by one elements will be taken from the array list object itr, and that will be printed. So when one element is taken, then the while condition will check for whether the itr having the next element. For example, now we can imagine what are all the elements available in the a1. So a1 consists of all the strings Bala, Mala, Vijay, and after that we have added all the elements of a2 to a1. Now a1 having two more elements, Kala and Banu. So all these elements will be now copied to the object itr. So in the system.out.println statement under the while condition, we are printing each and every element from itr. So first of all itr will print Bala. Next it will checking for whether itr having the next element. Yes, it has the element Mala will be printed. Similarly Vijay will be printed, Kala will be printed, Banu will be printed. So whenever the element, object element having the next element, that all those things will be printed. Okay, so this is an example program to show the use of array. And the possible university questions under this topic is: explain the use of array list in Java with example program. Thank you all.